Hello, this is Erin with the Joy in Pens and Paper, and I'm going to be swatching the current, as of October of 2023, pink inks that I have in my collection. So as I was going through my swatch book, one of the inks that I found or identified was Robert Oster Rose Gold Antiqua. However, this one I have basically used up, so I am going to try to see if I can get that at least enough to do a swatch, and I may actually just go ahead and do this one first. So I am going to use my Kakimori brass dip pen, brass nib pen, and let's see how much ink we can pull up. So this is kind of a pinky brown color. It does have a shimmer. Let me zoom in here just a little bit. There we go. All right, so this is Robert Oster Rose Gold Antiqua. And with this particular nib, you can do a lot of line variation just by changing the angle in which you hold it. And I'm going to call this one completely done at this point. My next one is also a sample. This is Wearing Gold Pride and Prejudice. Now I do have a good collection of blush pink, and I'm actually going to be separating the blush pink out. That is quite bright. And I'm gonna actually change and make this a little bit bigger with my labeling. There we go. And to change the line width, I'm just changing my grip with each time that I lift it. And that's where it can go from that thick to a thin line. This probably could have gone with the blush pinks, but is what it is. All right, the next two that I have are from a Diamine Ink Vent 2021. This first one is called Party Time. And what I learned when I picked out these inks is I don't have a whole lot of pinks. And Party Time. And I apologize, I'm not going to be as chatty as I am in some of my other videos just because I don't know when someone may be on their ink exploration journey. And so I don't know when they're going to be watching it, but I am recording this in October of 2023, and I'm just realizing this is a shimmer ink. So I am going to give a little shake. And I do have a separate, I have a non-shimmer water and a shimmer water. So this is almost a corally pink, but it is definitely bright. Pink ice. And I just rinsed that in my non-shimmer water. Whoops. That was habit. So the Wear and Go Pride and Prejudice, as it's drying, it looks like some gold sheen coming out. And our next one is Sailor, 50 States, Indiana. And this is a very, very bright pink, and it is after the state flower, which is a peony. And this is almost a highlighter pink color. It is very bright. And it almost has a little bit of an orangey undertone to it. And my last pink ink is 12th Night by Wear and Go. And this is an Atlas Stationer exclusive. You see this kind of bluish purplish shimmer. It's absolutely gorgeous. Now the downside with this ink, and again this can also go in the blush category, is that it is very light. So as like a everyday writer, you'd really have to pick a wet flowing nib. I'm just going to abbreviate that for spacing. So this is 12th Night, which is William Shakespeare. So you can see here just how pale of a pink that is. So that is my very, very, very tiny pink ink collection. Not even enough to go onto a second page. Now, if I had grabbed all my blush pinks, then I would have certainly had enough to fill this page and another, which is partially why I'm separating out the blush pinks from the rest. Yeah, the Robert Oster has some really nice shading. The gold sheen is really coming out in the Pride and Prejudice. Party Time is a standard ink, but there still is a little bit of shading. Pink Ice has that beautiful shimmer. Indiana is a very, very bright and punchy pink. And then 12th Night, it's very similar to White Rabbit, which I will be swatching with my blush pinks, and I'll be able to show a comparison of those two. But you can see on this edge, that's a very, very light pink, and even in the lines here, it's very light. So again, I would recommend a wetter writer for that ink. So this is short and sweet. I hope you enjoyed it. If there's any of these pink inks that you would love to try out or add to your collection, let me know. All right, bye.